Hello everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share, subscribe, comment and likes for this YouTube channel. So let this YouTube channel grow bigger and we can share many information. Okay, let's back again to our new topic today. We're going to learn how is the cosine rule from these three sides of a triangle and one of the angle. We're going to find the proof. First, you can see this triangle and we're going to label it this as x and this is c minus x, and that's the acute angle. That's also the acute angle. Okay, first we label that already, and this is as height. The first step, we have to learn about Pythagoras. So let's try to apply or applying Pythagoras in triangle A B C D on the right side. B C D, I mean like on the left side on the screen. So we can find that this is a square for the hypotenuse, that equals to c minus x squared plus h squared. So we can expand this one. That's going to be c squared minus 2cx plus x squared plus h squared, or we can write it down back again to h squared plus c squared minus 2cx plus x squared. So we can label this as the first equation of the left side of the triangle. Now we do the same for the right side of a triangle. Then we can make it applying Pythagoras in triangle ADC. So ADC, the hypotenuse b squared equals to h squared plus x squared. B squared, h squared plus, or you can change that into h squared equals to b squared minus x squared, and label this as the second equation. Now we're trying to find out what is the correlation of these two equations. We have a squared h squared plus c squared minus 2cx plus x squared, and then the other one is h squared. So we can substitute this value of h squared into this equation. Then we got that this is b squared minus x squared plus c squared minus 2cx plus x squared. Then we can cancel this. So we got the final equation, a squared b squared plus c squared minus 2cx. So how is it the correlation after we got this final equation? How is it the correlation to the angle then? If you notice in triangle ADC, the cos alpha as acute angle equals to x over b, adjacent over hypotenuse. So x equals to b cos alpha. B cos alpha. So what is the correlation to this x and to the other side, which is this? Then we can substitute it. Then it is going to be a square equals to b square plus c square minus 2 b c dot cos alpha. That's how we can find this formula of cosine rule. So it is correlated to the triangle, because when we talk about acute angle, that this acute angle or cos A is hypotenuse over x. The same thing when you look at to B, cos B hypotenuse over c minus x. That's exactly the step that we can learn how we can find the cosine rule. So this is step 1, step 2, and this is the final formula. The next one that we're going to learn is there is another shape of angle. What happened when we learn about obtuse angle triangle? The previous one that we learned is acute angle triangle. Now we talk about obtuse angle triangle. In obtuse angle triangle, we can see that this is the angle. We start from a right angle, and then we divide. We know that this is the right angle, so we label this as C, and this is D, A, and B. Then where's the H? The H is here, and this is definitely as B, and this is C, and this is for A. Remember that this is acute angle, meanwhile this as the obtuse angle. And we can label this as X. So we can find that this is 180 minus angle of A. Minus angle of A. After we label all of them, then the first step, apply Pythagoras in triangle BCD. So we got that A square H square plus C plus X. We combine both together. Then A square H square plus C square plus 2CX plus X square. And then in the second step, apply Pythagoras in triangle ADC. ADC. Before we do that for BCD. Now we got that this is H square equals to B square minus X square. So we got A square B square plus C square plus 2CX a square. Because how do we got that? Just imagine the same method from the previous one, that s square equals to h square plus c square plus 2cx plus x square. These two equations we label as 1, this is as 2. Now you just substituted this into this. Then you can find that later, these final equations, which is a square b square minus x square plus c square plus 2cx plus x squared. We can see that this can be cancelled. Then s square b square minus plus c square plus 2cx. Again, we can substitute later this x by looking at that in step 3, in angle or triangle ADC, cos 180 minus a equals to x over b. So x can be converted into b times cos 180 minus a. Now substitute this value. This is equation 3. This is equation 4. Substitute the x into this. Then we can find that a square equals to b square plus c square plus 2cx. Then it is b square plus c square plus 2c times b cos 180 minus a. So here it is, the final formula when it comes to obtuse angle triangle. I hope this video for today, it helps you guys all a lot to understand about the cosine rule in both acute angle triangle and obtuse angle triangle. Thank you for watching. See you again.